Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. I have another flip through. This is a nice chunky journal. It's a hardcover journal, and the paper on the top is from Stamperia, and I've used a lot of that cardstock throughout. And it's a floral themed journal, vintage botanical actually themed. It's 2¼ inches wide on the spine. It has 3 chunky full signatures. I have this lovely embroidered lace trim down the front and down the back, and you can see some more of that lovely paper from Stamperia on the back. There's an eyelet in copper color here and one back here, and I just have a seam binding, double seam binding, hand-dyed seam binding tie. Okay, so let's get right into it, and this will be available in my Etsy shop. Actually, it is in there now, so it's there. We've got a lovely front pocket here. It's got plenty of room, but I call this the book of scrappy tablets because they're all over the book. Here's the first of many. So this gives you a lot more pages to journal. Okay, and this is some paper that I totally transposed. It's this old paper that I didn't like anymore, so I did a bunch of mixed media on it, and it came out quite nicely. So you wouldn't even know this is like a hot pink paper underneath there. Playing around one day, and I did several sheets of that. We've got some lace trim here and a round tag here, and in that pocket tag I have a larger journaling card and then another smaller tag, and that's just tucked in there. Okay, here's another tablet. We've got some paper ribbon here, and I die cut these pockets out. So here's another one. All those papers in there, pages in there. And then we have 2 pockets or tuck spots here. Here's a tag, and here is a piece of vintage style paper for more journaling. So that's just tucked in there. And you can see I did quite a few pages with the laced embroidered trim, and it's also down. So it's on the edge of many of the pages in here. Okay, so it kind of looks pretty, kind of hanging out the end. Okay, so this page, I just have a little butterfly embellishment there. There's some trim there. We've got a ledger page. This is one of my master boards that I cut down with all this neat collaging. Nice journaling card there. It's tea stain paper. Parchment paper. Here's just a couple eyelets, and I just tied a little satin ribbon on there and did a little bulb pin. I don't know if you can see that, with a little gold charm. A vellum envelope and another, nope, I thought this was a scrappy tablet. It's not. It's actually vintage paper. Folded up in there, and then we have a charm here, and on it is a little emerald. Some whoops, I think this goes this way. Some handmade paper here. Triple tags here. They just pop open, and you can right here, and then they're just nice for interest. We've got the middle of the first signature, and I've got this super large tag that I just sewed in. And you can add some trim here if you want. I just didn't want it coming out the end, but the recipient can add a little ribbon on there if they want. We've got a tag here in that tuck, and 2 tags here. Some cheesecloth and a little picture from that paper. Got some trim here. the other part of that envelope, and I did the same thing, and this one actually has a little amethyst stone on it. This is a little flip out pocket, and here is a bookmark. And it's backed on coffee. And you can see I did inking in this blush color throughout the book. Edith Holden. Got a little embellishment down here. This is like modestly embellished. We've got 2 tags here in this die cut pocket. I love this paper. Here's a pocket here. I didn't put anything in it. 2 more scrappy tablets, and I have some lace back here behind these 2 tuck spots. So I got a little label here and some offcuts, music paper and coffee dyed paper. And this is one of my leather look papers that I do, and I do have a video on how to achieve that look. It's quite easy. So that's in there. Got some washi tape for interest here, Edith Holden. Says specimen. Got a wax bag here, another flip out. Some doily. Got a little bit of embellishment down here. I love this satin fabric, and I'm running out of it. I picked it up at a thrift store, and I have enjoyed working with this so much. It's just so beautiful. And I've have it sewn in, so you just flip it up and you have a secret journaling spot there. Again, another double tag pocket. And there's, oh, here's a little envelope that I had embossed and then inked on. So that's there, and little music. Oh, that's another little envelope made out of music paper. So you've got 2 little envelopes there. Printed vellum. And this I made the matching tag. This is the master board that I cut down. Did a great big, super big one, and I got a lot of pieces out of it. Bag, some embellishment up here, trim. Embellishing down here with some of that satin, some paper, and this cute little image. I love Stamperia paper pads. They're a little pricey because you only get 10 sheets in them, but they're just beautiful papers. Here's a nice big travel prompt, or a prompt, journal prompt, says travel. A little butterfly. Here, one of my embellished paper clips. I make this out of die cut and cardboard, and then you can see I just did some embellishing up here, like a little cluster. And these are all crystals. These beads, well, that's a glass bead there, and then there's some gold beads in there, but those are crystals. Okay, so that's just, can be moved throughout the book. How do I, oh, I have it on the side. Okay. Over here, we have a little bit going on. We've got a tuck here with another bookmark or tag. I have one of my envelopes here, coin envelopes. I did do a tutorial on these at like 7 different or 6 different sizes. So you can find that down in my videos. We have a paper bag here, and then I made it into a pocket so you have more room to tuck behind it. Some embellishment here, that handmade paper. We've got this lovely, that lovely silk here, and I kind of left all the stringies on it. And a tag in that tuck, doily. Paper bag with a little pocket and a little tuck in there, and then some coffee dyed paper in there. I've got another one of those ribbons tied through the eyelets here, and I have a bulb pin with a key. That can be removed if you find it bulky to write on. vellum. This is in a vintage encyclopedia page. That's Brazil. Coffee dyed paper, embellishing down here. That's vellum. Another double pocket. And in here we have a tag there. We have a prompt here. We have a tag here. And I have this pretty little orchid that I fussy cut that you can glue on a paper, on a page in your book here. 2 flip down tags. Encyclopedia. Some of that fabric ribbon that I love to make. Got a little washi for interest here. A little tag in there, and I did some stenciling on here in that pretty rose shade. Oops. Tuck here, and a tuck here. Wow, that's kind of tight on my nails. It's in there. That is a tuck. Okay, guys, so that is available in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I'll put the link for it below. Okay, guys, thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.